Hi you guys, welcome to the channel. This is Wrestling Tarot. I am Calypso Vibes here with you to do a video on Mercedes Mone. We are going to look at the cards and I'll let you know what I see. We're going to start with the power number, her destiny number, her life path number, her house number, and her zodiac number. Remember, this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes. We appreciate everybody who's checked out our content. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys can see some of our prediction videos and, future videos about any other wrestlers you would like us to see. Make sure you comment down below some more content you would love for us to do. So her zodiac number, Mercedes is an Aquarius. Her zodiac number is an 8. Imagination and creativity. You can be highly philosophical along with a great flair for creativity. In a hurry, you can quickly lose yourself and become too materialistic. Oh my God, does this speak on the Mercedes Mone character or what? I'm all about that money, the money bags. It's a little excessive. It's a bit much. And I think she's about to miss an opportunity to do something with Mickie James. Like I said, in retiring Mickie James, because Mickie wants her to retire her, and she should. She has said that Mickie has been her idol and one of the women that she really looked up to. So I definitely think she should do this for the content. One, for herself, so she has this memory for herself. And two, so she doesn't miss the opportunity to retire a legend like Mickie James. But she's highly creative, one thing, I think she makes great merch. I think she knows how to make good merch. I think she knows how to market her brand. And I think she knows how to make herself look good. And she's attractive, so it helps, right? But then we have House 11, Uranus. So her planet is Uranus. Blessings and goals. The 11th house symbolizes goals and objectives, also friendships and membership in groups or associations. So this describes why Tamina, Bailey, Naomi, aka Trinity, all show up in her cards, like her energy so much, and they're all around each other because they love that. They love that sisterhood tribe, right? And it's great for Mercedes. Mercedes needs a tribe, a sisterhood. Astrologically, it benefits her a lot. By the way, I think it benefits all women. All women should have a girl group that they can get away from their husbands or, their real life or, escape on girls' trips. It's needed. And I say the same thing for men. Like, men should have those male friends that they have that they can go drink, have a good time, get away with. We all need that, right? Those times to detach from people that we love and to have and be able to reveal our most, reveal ourselves to even our partners that we don't reveal ourselves to in a full way around, close friends. And I think Pam is that for her. And I definitely think Trinity and Tamina are those foundations for Mercedes. And it's great for her. And she's, we know her goals. But here's the thing. The Fed thought when she left, she wasn't going to be blessed. Hate to break it to you, WWE. Y'all are letting a gem go because it's in her cards. She's going to be all right. Whatever Mercedes does, she's going to succeed well. Life path 3, the socializer. See? She was meant to be in entertainment. Creativity, self-expression, fun. Remain optimistic yet realistic in the face of difficulty. So whenever she just needs to know to trust the difficulties, right? That the difficulties in her life are are all a part of the journey, right? They are help crafting and making her better. I think sometimes Mercedes gets too hung up on when, things aren't making her happy, right? And I understand that, wrestling takes a lot out of wrestlers, right? It takes their social life. It takes their humanity away to some degree because they're this character all the time. She hated that, by the way. She hated having to be this character all the time. And I think it speaks a lot about Mercedes. She wants to be a person, right? She wants her character to be more modeled after her instead of her modeling a character. You know what I mean? So I think that's what that card speaks to, right? And that she's very social and outgoing. Inspiring, her destiny number is 11. Inspiring others, living a spiritual life, and showing light to others is in your destiny for this life. Keep check on nervous tensions and take material life lightly. Again, more of she cannot get bogged down by materialism, money, the fiat, right? She cannot get bogged down by material possessions because it'll take her away from her destiny, her life's purpose, right? And her life's purpose is definitely to entertain, make people feel good. Like that is Mercedes, to be a role model, right? That is really, it is. It's in her cards. The socializer is all about socializing, speaking, putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, right? And I think her vulnerability is inspiring right now. Like her going independent. Like how many people walk away from the Fed other than CM Punk, other than Brock Lesnar? Those are the only two other people other than Mercedes who literally walked away from the business while at their peak, right? So, you know, and we all know she's spiritual. She's all into crystals. She's all into crystals, wearing bracelets. She's talked about it, right? Like her house is full of crystals. She said it's like a crystal shop now. So Mercedes is definitely walking more into her spiritual path. She just needs to be careful to not become like I said, get bogged down into this material possession world that we live in, right? Because it doesn't suit her. You know what I mean? It can knock her out of her destiny of doing some even greater things. Her power number is a 5. Reevaluate what it means to work with freedom. Work with the constructive use of freedom. Live a life filled with travel and adventure, which is why she's loving Japan, by the way. And embrace a life of progressive change, flexibility, and uncertainty. So yeah, she definitely needs, you know, flexibility suits her. Please watch her feet with the cord. You know, change and uncertainty is actually fun for her, right? She loves this unknown world of, she doesn't know where she's traveling. She doesn't know where she's going. She loves this Japan trip is right up her alley, right? But I think she needs to stop fighting constructive criticism so much. And I think she also needs to understand, respect more of the constructive foundations, right? That give her some form of creative freedom, but you can't have everything, right? Like she needs to respect not everything will always go her way, I guess. And embrace a life of progressive change, flexibility, and uncertainty. So yes, she needs to definitely stay comfortable in the unknown because it'll make her feel good. Like I said, the Japan thing, not knowing the language, not knowing the culture, that's risky, right? To go to New Japan, not knowing much, not knowing many people, but knowing a few wrestlers who've done it and just jumping out there. And I think this is her walking in her power, right? Like, no, I can do anything anywhere and I'm trusting the universe. And it's a beautiful thing to watch and see, right? And I wish more people actually did that, believed in themselves and took these leap of faiths, whether it's to travel, leave the country, live somewhere else. But I don't know the language. It doesn't matter. You'll learn. You'll get accustomed. People will help you. I think we've been so bogged down by believing that we can't do anything because we have to have these certain amount of money to move. I need this before I can move. I need this before I can travel. It's really simple. It really is. Again, thanks you guys for tuning in to Wrestling Tea Tarot. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know what other content you would like us to see. We are doing Mercedes Mone, also known as Sasha Banks, Mercedes Varnado. Seeing what we can see is really going on for Mercedes Varnado while she's out of WWE and in New Japan. And seeing if we can see if she's going back to WWE because she's been on her Twitter talking about, oh my God, I wish I could tattoo this day on me. She's been like subtweeting this for days, like talking about some big deal. So trying to get the tea on what's going on with Mercedes Varnado. All right, that's plenty. Let's see. Give me a second, you guys.
We just did that. We just had that.
Was it Roman?
Yes.
This is love number 4. So she has the same love number as Roman Reigns did with his wife. Your relationship needs to feel grounded and organized so you'll both work best together. If your home life is planned and routines are in place, build a future together. So yes, her husband grounds her or has grounded her. I don't know if he still does, but he has been he's allowed her to fly. He's given her the freedom, right? That freedom card that she loves so much. He doesn't tie her down. He doesn't bog her down. I think a lot of relationships, we think of traditional marriages of, oh, we got to live together. Some people do better not living together and have the best marriages in the world. Some people feel that they need to see their spouse, right? Work with their spouse, live with their spouse, travel with their spouse. They have a relationship that he designed her clothes and she did the wrestling. That was beautiful. It's amazing. They worked in the same company. They now have a different element in their marriage of she's in Japan. He still works for WWE, so he's still in America. And yet, he's allowing her freedom to live her dream. And they, I guess he must travel to see her. And she travels here to the States. And they're making it work while she gets to live her dream. And I think it's great. And as long as he continues to ground her, right, for when she tries to jump too far, or do too much, or do any craziness, or when she emotionally takes on too much, he helps ground her and vice versa, right? That they confide in each other. And I think their marriage is built on friendship, like a solid friendship that they built through the years and are now married. And that's what I'm feeling, even while I'm rubbing this card of, like, the energy I feel is like, no, that was my best friend, and I married my best friend. And yeah, I think it's beautiful. Like, right now, I don't see anything negative. Can you take this card back, please? Thank you. Like I said, I am Calypso Vibes. In case I forgot, you guys, I didn't introduce myself because I wanted to get straight to the reading. I didn't want to talk too much in the beginning of, like, all the introductories. I feel like if you're watching these videos, you've had to been here before, but I have to also remember not everybody is, a regular watching us. So we appreciate all the new viewers. I'm Calypso Vibes here with my partner Jude, who you may see in some other videos if you click and watch our other wrestling tarot videos. All right, you guys, so this is the Millennium deck. And the first card I got for Mercedes is Gassed. Being applauded and cheered on. Over the top compliments, support, and encouragement. So she's gassed. She's got a really good support system, like I just was saying about her husband and her friend group. Gassing her up, got her feeling good, got her feeling herself, you know what I mean? People are, encouraging her and cheering her on. And it's a beautiful thing while she's in New Japan, right? She feels this great support. Ooh, excuse me, that's a burp. That's a confirmation. Sorry, guys. Anytime I burp, it's always a confirmation. So yeah, no, she has a great support system. I feel very lighthearted and loved right in that moment when I would like pull that card and it came out. But no, she definitely feels loved and grounded and supported in her friend group. Then she got Glow Up, a major self-transformation, doing the work to be better, makeover, change, and appearance. So she might even shift her look again.
I mean, she just did, so maybe again. We'll see.
So, we got glowing up. But I also think glowing up means a materialistic glow up, right? Because, look, you see all these makeup artists. This could be Hollywood. This definitely could be her filming. We know she's filmed Mandalorian. She's talking about she's filmed other projects. Jude told me she had a spread with Sports Illustrated, right? So, she's definitely doing some glow up stuff. And I'm happy to see it for her. Good for you, Mercedes. Shipping. This is interesting, right? They believe in the relationship, wishing you stay together, rooting for the partnership. Shipping. This is interesting. This is a very dynamic photo. It's two women in suits. They believe in the relationship, wishing you stay together, rooting for the partnership. It's a very interesting photo. And I'm wondering if this is her and Pam. Because to me, her and Pam have somewhat of a, almost a very intimate relationship. What's that?
That's her and Pam. They're love number 3.
Right. Like, this
experience life to the fullest together.
Yeah. Like, they believe in the relationship, the connection, right? They're rooting for the partnership. Or that could be her and her husband, but this is another woman in the photo. So this is her and Pam. Her and Pam are, Pam's rooting, right? Pam is rooting for the partnership, wishing they stay together. Like, Pam wants to, I did freaking Bailey's reading, and Bailey's reading was telling her set herself free from the WWE and do this with Mercedes, right? Set herself free, open herself up, right, to other opportunities and new opportunities. So seeing that card, of the shipping and saying like, wait for me. It's some real, don't leave me, girl. Don't leave me, girl.
So
energy.
You just read the love number 4, which is Mercedes and her husband, Sarah Tom. Bailey, Pam, Martinez love number with Mercedes is 3, which says, feel fun, playful, live life to the fullest together. And similarly, her number with Trinity Fatu, Naomi, is another, it's closer to what she has with Sarah Tom, right? It feels safe, serene, and ordered. The only one that's got that fun, hey, let's go get it, is Bailey.
Right. But it could be either Naomi or Bailey. Maybe it's both. Like, it's 2 women, right? And to some degree, they do make a trio of supporting her. Like, we got you, girl. I love you, girl. it's a real love you, girl
those 3
energy.
women all have Life Path 3.
And they all have Life Path 3. Isn't that crazy, y'all? They all have a Life Path 3. So how about 3 women who have a Life Path 3?
But Bailey and Sasha's husband are both Geminis.
So, yeah, that's interesting. Finesse, getting something in a slick way. She out here finessing people, smoothing things out, still buttering up, persuading, and putting on the charm. She's out here finessing people out them dollars. Let me stop. Getting them bigger contracts, getting that bigger money. Putting herself in the room for opportunities. To me, that's because if you have glow up and finesse, that's you finessing yourself in rooms, finessing yourself in the opportunities. She's being a little sly fox over here. We love to see it. The texter. Think carefully before responding. Casual interaction, expect a message, detachment, and communication. Who's she texting that is telling her be careful of her responses to? Is that Paul? Is that Trips? Because Trips allegedly texts. So does William Regal.
Right.
Before, they stay in contact. So something's telling her to be careful of her responses, though, of her interactions with someone. She's a texter, though. But she needs to be careful of...
I know she's staying on that Twitter machine.
Right. It says, but expect a message, detachment, and communication. Like, I think she always feels... That's why I said I feel like that's the Fed. Because I feel like she's been detached from the Fed. That they're trying to reach out again. There's some more communication there. Sorry, not sorry, with the middle fingers up. See? Yeah, that's a confirmation.
Sorry, so she's texting Stone Cold.
She's doing Stone Cold Edition. Probably. Oh my God. Right, the visual. Sorry, not sorry. What I did wasn't wrong. See, she doesn't believe her walking away. No, that's confirmation. That's how she feels about the Fed. No, or saying this to Stone Cold. Like, no, what I did wasn't wrong. Telling people that. Don't care what people think. Unremorsefully biatchy and don't care. I'm saying it like that intentionally, y'all, for YouTube purposes. But sorry, not sorry, as y'all can see. Let me go. Let me see if I can put it there. Is that better? Yeah, there you go. Sorry, not sorry is the card. She ain't sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If y'all know that song, y'all know it. That's her right now. Yes. I even pulled the yes. Who the gay best friend? You have the green light, go for it, extreme satisfaction. So yeah, there's a glow up. That's why she's on Twitter talking about there's some good news. I wish I did this before she announced it, but there's something big. Yes, and glow up and gassed got her heart singing. It's a big deal. Whatever it is, she might got a big movie deal. Something's coming, y'all. It's big. Because I got the finesse, the glow up, the gas, and yes, you have the green light. Go for it. Extreme satisfaction, approval, yes, extreme liking. So she is ecstatic about something. I see it in her cards. She is ecstatic. Something big. We about to hear big news from Mercedes. And the universe is giving her the green light saying, yes, go girl, good for you. And people are congratulating her. She's told a small circle of people, right? That small circle, that one she trusts the most. Go for it. Extreme satisfaction, approval, extreme liking. But yes, there we go. The yes card. And then shook. Oh my God, it's got her shook. Can't believe what you heard. Caught off guard, unsettled, shocked, surprised, and speechless.
I mean, she said that she woke up still crying, shocked, and so happy. And needs to get yesterday's date tattooed on her body.
There you go. So it has her shook. Like whatever it is, she is stunned. It has shaken her to her core. She is stunned, speechless, y'all. Stunned. Shooketh. She is shooketh. Yas. Whatever it is, congrats, Mercedes. Because it's something. It's a glow up. I don't know if it's the Fed, y'all. Because she's not sorry for leaving WWE. Is it AEW? Someone is about to pay Mercedes some bags.
And, on the 17th, just 3 days ago, there was news posted that she was negotiating a contract extension with NJP.
Right. But this might not be New Japan.
It might not.
This might be Hollywood. Like her getting a deal. This is something big. She might even be getting her own, like she might be appearing legit in something with Disney, but it has her shook. Like shook, surprised, yes, gas. It's unbelievable news. And it might be more than one thing. Plain and simple, mainstream in your taste, insult, unoriginal, unexciting, basic. That's interesting. What does this mean though? Plain and simple, mainstream in your taste? What's that mean?
That, so someone got vanilla taste. That doesn't like anything with too much seasoning. Like some real plain Jane stuff.
Right. Insult, unoriginal, unexciting. Somebody, she calls somebody basic. Somebody to her is basic. Because it's the petty T card. She thinks somebody is basic. Plain and simple. She like, whatever. Look, by the way, she has a dog. She has a dog literally that looks like this. I forget his name. Her dog. Ryu. Ryu looks like this, but he's brown. But literally like this. Is she on the Twitter being petty with Ryu watching somebody? Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can get the tea. Hold on. Let me see if I can get one more card on Mercedes Mone. Because the tea is hot. Something got her gassed and she's being petty about somebody. Mercedes Mone. Mood. The topic or how you're feeling is relatable to them. Relatable feelings, understanding. So there's something of a mood, right? People feel whoever she thinks is basic, people agree. That whoever it is plain and simple. And it's a mood amongst people.
Big time basic.
Big time shot. Oh my God, stop.
Allegedly. Entertainment purposes.
Stop. The tea is hot though. Oh, Mercedes. What is it? Breadcrumbing. Avoiding making any real effort. So on. But it didn't pop. I just saw it. But I peeked. She thinks someone's dropping breadcrumbs towards her though. But it's a mood. Whoever is the basic has been a unanimous decision of follower. Your influence is invincible to focus on others, supporter, admirer, believer. So who is following her? But she got stalkers. It's that stalker card. This is like the not fake accounts, but it's the equivalent to someone's following you. Somebody's watching her, like stalking her internet.
She literally just did post 2 or 3 days ago something about like, look, I appreciate all the fans and I'm grateful for y'all's support, but don't be showing up at places where I'm staying.
Oh.
Like, she might literally have had
a stalker. That's what I got.
Rabid fans trying to show up, at the hotel or whatever else. That was just in the last few days.
Oh.
That I saw on the Twitter.
Oh, she got a stalker. I can confirm it.
Can't confirm.
Can't confirm. Someone or people. Multiple, but yeah. She got to support. That's cringe. Be safe, Mercedes, because I see it in the cards. I tried to get some more tea. She thinks something is lacking. What do you think of the cards so far? There's that detachment card again. She's detached from something and being cold, right? Remember that texter that says be careful?
Mm-hmm.
But she's unattached. That was literally, what was the word? Yeah, detachment. And there it is again. It's coming through her cards again. Unavailable, lacking, incomplete. Something is lacking and keeping her detached and cold towards it. Nothing?
I mean, I definitely was feeling that it was lining up nicely to be about her current situation with New Japan because she's negotiating that contract extension. I mean, I think we'll know on Sunday if she retains the title.
And celebration.
If she retains the title, she's extended her contract.
Right.
And obviously if she doesn't...
Is she pregnant?
Wow.
There's so much happiness, celebration, good news. Is she pregnant? Phone call. There it is again, that text or phone call energy.
I don't know. The way she has gone all in on, the relaunching the career with this enormous glow up, I would be surprised if she is.
She's a unicorn. There's a divine connection involved. Oof. The T. Do I feel pregnant? It's anxiety. It's like I can't tell. She's like got some anxiety, happiness is what I feel. I don't know if I feel like that. Maybe because it's too soon, right? Like if she's pregnant, it's too soon to tell, but... And I'm not burping, so I don't know if it's that. And vacation, time off. Ooh, I don't know if she's extending. It's something else. Because it's a new life. Like, here's the thing. Like, sometimes I can feel when somebody's pregnant. Like, that feeling of, like, ooh, but it's not that. It's this, I'm so excited. Like, oh my God, I can't wait, y'all. Like, it's that feeling. That it's anxiousness, right? God, I need to do the money deck. That's what it is. Can you take these two? You guys, welcome to Mercedes Mone, Sasha Banks, Mercedes Varnado reading. We appreciate you guys. Again, I am Calypso Vibes here with my partner Jude. Don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. We see a lot of new subscribers and people commenting. We'd appreciate if you guys also like the video. It is much appreciated. Y'all know how YouTube works. It works off based on y'all watching the whole video, liking and commenting so they can continue to push our content out so that we can continue to make new videos for you guys. We would love to stay, pursuing and going on this path. But it definitely takes support, right? We don't want to give up. We don't want to quit because I think we're onto something good. And that's just based on you guys' feedback. And if y'all continue to watch the videos, we'll continue to keep making content. I promise we're going to do the wrestlers who have passed on. And we're going to do that all in 1 week. And I think personally, we're probably going to do Eddie Guerrero. We'll probably do Chris Benoit, unfortunately. We're probably going to do... Who else are we looking towards? A few other people, you guys. Miss Elizabeth.
Owen, maybe. I mean...
Maybe
I
Owen.
I don't like doing Owen, but I thought that it was worth doing.
There's lacking, unavailable, incomplete. So that's what we pulled for Mercedes Mone. She felt something made her feel incomplete and made her unavailable and lacking. And she's like, it's a missing piece. Something was missing for her, right? Vacation, summer, spring, time off. She's about to be going on a vacation. You see this? She's about to, it says time off, summer and spring. So where you going, Mercedes? She about to be sipping pina coladas, doing it big, baby. She's about to be enjoying herself somewhere. Divine connection, miracles, and magic. So we definitely know she's into spirituality. I've said it. Mercedes is a unicorn in the business. I just don't think she gets her flowers and the credit. And by the way, I think who she thinks is basic. Jude thinks that's Becky. I think that's Bianca. I think she thinks Bianca is boring because me personally, based on a few things that she has said and done, I was like, no, some of that stuff feels like it's possibly directed towards Bianca because Bianca's getting a lot of the things Mercedes should have had in her career but didn't, right? But there's divine connection, miracles, and magic. And her being the unicorn is about Mercedes. She has a divine connection with something. And there's magic. Like, she feels like there's nothing but magic around her, right? Like, she's so in love with life and feeling blessed. And, you know, she's definitely she's manifesting, right? Whenever I see the black unicorn, because I've pulled that stuff for myself, right? When I'm like so happy and I love what I do. And I love what I do now. Like, I love my store. I love doing this with you guys, doing this content for you guys. But it's like, you know, there's some divine timing. Like, this is her time. And I know she owns her own business too, by the way. She owns like CBD gummies. Like, she's into so much stuff that people don't know about outside of wrestling that makes her a lot of money. But she's happy. New life, healing, and cleansing. So yeah, this is spiritual. We have divine connection and new life, healing, and cleansing. So, and then we have vacation. So it's something to do. She's definitely going to be going somewhere, doing some things over the spring and the summer, you know, enjoying life. And I don't, like, when I see time off, it makes me think that I know she's renegotiating with New Japan and stuff. I wonder if this time off could be her going to film something, whatever this big news is and big surprise is. Remember, you heard it here first, but there's something big going on with Mercedes that's going to give her a new life, right? That she feels like there's some divine connection going on because there's a celebration, victory, achievement. She got something that she wanted. She feels so fulfilled. Something is huge happening behind the scenes that she's celebrating with her inner circle. News, notice, information. Yeah, she's teasing the information on the internet currently, right? But she's got the news. She's been waiting for something and she's finally heard back. And I think we're going to find out about it during the spring and the summer. This new life that she's glowing up into, because I definitely got the glow up card, right? But something in her, you know, in her past, like that's about wrestling, right? And I definitely think that's the Fed. The Fed was, you know, she felt like she wasn't complete there, right? And maybe she's going back there. Maybe this is AEW has finally stepped up and offered her a lot of money. Because, by the way, AEW is trying to fill Wembley Stadium. What would be a huge way to fill Wembley Stadium than Sasha Banks versus Saraya at Wembley Stadium? Because that's what Saraya has wanted, by the way.
Oh, the grudge match over the neck?
The grudge match over the neck. She has said she wanted to get back in the ring with her. It says endings, change, transformation. So yeah, like new life. So it's the end of the current cycle, right? There's about to be a big change, big transformation. That's just that reconfirmation as y'all heard me read in the other cards. Detachment, cold, and mechanical. Yeah, there's something in her life that makes her cold and mechanical and detached, right? There's something in her life or person that makes her feel robotic, right? Like that she just so unattached from. I don't know what it is, unfortunately. Like, I need more cards, right? More cards to come out. But, or this is just as much as I'm going to see. Because these cards are like the T cards. And, I might legit have to do like a 6 spread. And I don't do that often. But just like, I might pull like 3 cards out the astrology deck. See how my tongue is twisted? Like, somebody, who is this? Or what is it, right? What is making her cold and feel unavailable and lacking? Because it's come through 2 decks now, y'all. So something or someone, right? But then we got happiness, prosperity, conclusions. My girl making money. She's happy. She's living her best life. She's feeling fulfilled. Whole is good news. There's a lot of good stuff for her. Like, good for her. Phone call conversations. Long distance, This doesn't say Japan. The end, right? The endings, the time off, and the phone call long distance. This says something else other than New Japan. I don't know if she's extending the contract in New Japan. Someone else done stepped in and offered her the money she's finally been looking for. Or this is Hollywood. Because she really does want Hollywood more than anything. She says she wants to be the female Rock. She's manifesting that, y'all. Y'all be like, oh, if you got to say it, then it ain't real. No, honey, that's not what she's doing. People are so naive and detached from, spirituality and knowing how to manifest things. She is trying to manifest it. So she constantly is speaking it into existence. No, I'm the female Rock. How do you become the female Rock? You have to believe it. You have to see it. You have to feel it. She's trying to do all that. And it's in her cards. Like, there's some good things. Like, the universe is favoring her. She has a divine connection with the universe right now. She's in her spiritual bag, y'all. She is manifesting something big and good. And I'm happy for her because I'm not a hater, right? Like, no matter what, I've always been a Mercedes and Sasha Banks fan and have always felt like she's been shaded in the business, right? And a lot of people be like, oh, she's botched. Guess what? Charlotte has botched a bunch of people. Becky has botched a billion people. Like, they all botch because, again, it's wrestling. And a lot of times they're fighting people who aren't as good as them and having to carry them through matches. But you're not going to look at her records. You can go through Sasha's records. She's taken more L's than she's taken dubs. She got her first WrestleMania win last year after being in the business years. Her first dub came out of a tag team, which is that duo, right? The women, right? The tag team. Instead of a solo dub, a big moment that all the 4 horsewomen, by the way, have had. All of them have gotten a win on the big stage, but Sasha in a solo win. So no, it's about time my boo gets her flowers because she helped make Charlotte just as big a star as anybody else. She's helped make Becky a big star just as much as anybody else. And the women's division is suffering right now because the women's division is mid as heck right now. And it is sorely missing Naomi and Sasha. And it's not just saying that it's just those two, because it's not. But Bayley is lacking right now. We don't even have the Bayley from 2 years ago. The women's division is lacking without Bayley, Sasha, and Naomi being in synergy, happy, creating content, right? Because wrestling's content. Whether people ever want to admit it or not, they're creating content. They're creating matches. They're creating these personalities. And 2 of the horsewomen are not a part of what's happening, and the women's division is suffering for it. Outside of Rhea is shining like a gem right now, right? Outside of Rhea, because I'm sorry, Bianca is floundering to me right now. Her Mania this year compared to fighting Becky last year was mid as heck, right? And Asuka's floundering. How is Asuka, who's this immense talent, floundering right now? So I think the women's division in WWE needs to be addressed drastically because it looks like crap for the first time in years. I'm not interested in the women's wrestling right now, and it sucks because I wanted to see Rhea have bangers. I think Rhea and Bayley will have a banger whenever they meet, but I don't want this version of Bayley that's in damage control, right? Like, they need to get the women's division together. They do. Because my girl is living her best life. And regardless of wherever she's going, she's happy. I'll tell you that. She's happy. She's free flowing, right? That freedom card. She's free flowing. So that's what I'm seeing so far for Mercedes. Can you hand me the astrological deck right there? I didn't do any reading energy on it, but I just want to see what we could see really quick. Just see if I could get like 2 or 3 cards to get some more tea on who is this that's making her feel mechanical and lacking, right? Because everything else has been so good.
Right.
And it's just, there's odd energy because it showed up in both decks because it's even here. Like, someone makes her feel detached And it's weird. But what do you think of the card so far?
I mean, overwhelmingly positive, but then you see these few items that are real puzzlers.
Literally a puzzle card.
Right.
That says lacking and complete, which only makes me question even more. Right? You said like a lacking puzzle. Well, there it is. Lacking puzzle piece. Missing. It's like I'm missing a clue.
Yeah, there's
something.
I don't know. I mean, there's something about either this run in New Japan and
makes her feel incomplete.
Makes
right?
her feel incomplete, and maybe that new contract just fell into place, and that she's going to be able to finish the story like Cody would want to do.
Right.
Maybe it's something else entirely.
Like you said, because she knew she was on borrowed time being there, right? And to some degree, there's no security in that, right? Because you're like, all right, I'm only going to be there 6 months, 4 months, and then what, right? So she got something that made her feel super fulfilled and stable, clearly, right? But it's still something that's got her feeling detached and cold towards it. Paul's sign is a what?
Trips,
yeah. Leo, okay. This reading is for Mercedes Mone, Sasha Banks. Mercedes Mone, Sasha Banks.
Is a Libra, as you know.
Mercedes Mone, Sasha Banks. Can we get some clarity? Mercedes Mone, Sasha Banks. Mars. Mercedes. Who's Mars?
Gosh, who is an Aries? Charlotte's an Aries. No one else jumping to mind. But I mean, Charlotte, is one of the horsewomen. She's, Bailey, or Sasha was the steamboat to Charlotte's Rick.
Right.
Which would be interesting, right? Because, I mean, Charlotte's taken an awful lot of time off.
Right? That's all I'm getting. Maybe we just won't know, you guys.
Oh, yeah, this deck is sticky as I don't even know about.
Yeah, it needs to be aired out a little bit. All right, you guys, this is what I got for Sasha to get a little bit more tea. We got Mars, anger, competition, fighter, leader, force, ambition, impatience, conquest, war, courage, sexual willpower. Who is making her angry? Again, see, someone triggers her. It's some Mars energy, though. Fixed move, staying power, inflexible, stuck, stand firm, stubborn, patience, needed power, construction, not backing down. Yeah, something she's not backing down on. It's probably what she wants, right? Like what she's commanding money-wise. She's like, no, I'm not backing down. I'm fighting for what I want, right? Passion, sudden event, dramatic, instant attraction, certainty, fast, clearing, courage, spontaneity. There's more of that spontaneity, that passion, that desire. So she's definitely fired up, right? Like she's I think, like I said, I think she has been enjoying this run, like feeling passion, right? Like, no, I got all these creative ideas because I pulled that, right? But her marriage is involved. Relationships, equality, business partners, true love, justice, friendship, her friendships, yeah, enemies, rivals, and contracts. So there's some contract negotiation going on. It's definitely her friendships, and her marriage is around her. Yeah. Fourth house, home, family, roots, self-care, childhood, personal foundation, real estate. She's looking at real estate. She's shopping.
Which she said that she was.
Home and foundation, kitchen, witch, and shelter. She's definitely getting into her spirituality. It didn't tell much more than that, y'all. She's setting boundaries. Something triggers her, though. Unfortunately, I can't see what it is, so we're just going to let that go. I figured if I pulled, it'll be all right. Whoop. Oof. Let's put that up. That felt like that fell all out at once. All right, y'all. That might be all I got on this deck, too. That's all right. All right. You can take this. It's the Lilith deck. All right, y'all. So we have the Sun. Desire, hope, and clarity. See? We have the Sun. So we're going to get some clarity soon. She's definitely got hope. She's you know, getting clarity. The Sun, yeah, she's basking. It's something good. She's happy. The Intimate. Fear, incompatibility, and love. See this? This is two women again. Is she fighting?
What's that?
With one of the friends? The Intimate. It's two women. Or she got beef with someone. She has beef with someone. There's two women fighting. You see like the lightning down the middle.
Well, she's got a big fight on
right?
the 23rd.
She's got some fear about it though, and they're not compatible. Whoever it is, she is fear incompatibility, but they both love the business. Kind of like a love-hate relationship is what I'm seeing here, right? The regret, disappointment, hurt, expectations. See, that's that cold again. Something hurt her, so she's got regrets. Something hurt her in the business, and she definitely still carrying the hurt and the regrets. Let that go, baby. So that's what I love about the Lilith deck, because to me the Lilith deck is definitely about the intimate, the heart, right? It's like messengers of the heart, kind of like this deck. The Judge, retribution, triumph, and discipline. This is like contracts to me, right? Even though it's when you see the Judge, it's like, but retribution, that's an interesting word. Discipline and triumph. She's definitely triumphing, though, in something. Like, maybe she still has been dealing with legals with WWE, possibly, right? Like when she broke out of her contract early, right? But there's definitely some good news. In the future, adventure, luck, and infinity. I told you, that girl got nothing but good things in her future. So, there's a futuristic card. What do you think of those cards so far? We got the future, which looks positive luck. It's great adventure. She loves that. And that's all in her house. She has regrets. And the intimate is interest. Is someone intimate to her? But the Sun, she's hopeful. She's got clarity. She's desired. All that's there. The drive, the luck. There's something in the heart, though, that still weighs heavy on her heart, that makes her cold, detached. She done had a fight with somebody.
Well, we've talked about...
Because I've now pulled two... Sorry, I've pulled two women cards now. Like, two different decks of two women. Being hand in hand. So I'm like, it's a female. Clearly, this is just confirmation. It's a female. Who is the beef with?
And we've talked about three people that she's close with, and then you pulled that...
The Mars.
The Mars card.
Which is, you said Charlotte.
Which, the only person I can think of that would fit the bill there is Charlotte.
Renewal. Wish come true. That's Hollywood or getting her money that she's asked for. Is that the Fed? Because there's the hiring freeze. And anytime I've ever pulled this card...
Allegedly, there's another round of cuts coming at WWE.
Opportunity.
It's the golden door. I don't know if that's the forbidden door. That's coming right up.
What? What is this? Phil, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. She feels handcuffed a little bit. Because there's a handcuff and the limitation. She feels limited a little bit. That's the cold, stuck, detached energy that I've been feeling.
I bet it is limiting anyway that, she has real challenges and limitations trying to get over.
in Japan.
Not speaking the language.
But she's learning.
She's learning. She's got to shed that skin like a serpent.
Mm-hmm.
But again, why do snakes shed their skin? To grow.
Mm-hmm. That's Mercedes. That's it, y'all. I'm not even doing the other deck because I pulled the astrological, and I think we'll look into who Mars is, because we're definitely gonna come back to this once she breaks the news on what it is. But I see it, and I'm predicting it. And I'm going to see if this deck gives me an insight of the predict. Opportunity. This looks like Jude said, looks like a forbidden door. Or it looks like a golden door. Like I don't know, like she can be going back through the doors of the same place she came from. Don't know what to tell you. Doors are opening for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new adventure. Just do it. Do it.
And she does all those things.
Yes, but the universe says, yeah. So whatever it is. Again, I told you, I ain't never seen so much glow up cards. Like, money, money, money. That's why she getting on my nerves with talking about all this money, but she's manifesting it. Shedding, you are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards, meaning bigger than New Japan.
Right.
See?
You know, she has been a real team player, right?
She's been cute in New Japan.
Absolutely.
I actually think she's been cuter in Japan.
But she's been real sweet lemons out here talking about, oh, people want to act like New Japan's the backup. No, I want to make New Japan the destination.
Right.
And that might have been a little bit of bravado, right? That might have been a work to some degree.
Right. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. See this? So we got the shedding her skin. Be careful with the cord. Then we have trap. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. So it's definitely telling her to play her options. The universe, right? Is definitely telling her to play her options. Wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It's just what you need. So wherever she's about to go is just what she needed. Wherever she's going, it's a wish come true, whatever she's doing. And it's going to fulfill her more than she knows. And she's going to shed her old skin. Renewal, because there's renewal and shedding. You need to take time to recharge your energy, get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and breakthrough. So yeah, there's breakthrough and renewal. So that taking a break. Remember, I saw vacation. She's just going to recharge her batteries before whatever she's about to debut and do. Education, you may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Is she penning a book? She probably is possibly writing a book, or educating or learning Japanese, right? Learning to speak the language. She took a picture of her in front of the school. It's crazy how I'm pulling these cards. Offerings, you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting it. So she's definitely getting offerings. People, that's the phone calls. The A-Dub and the Fed and probably Hollywood. My girl's got opportunities on her horn. Limitation. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. So yeah, the universe is telling her glow up. I think it doesn't want her in Japan anymore. Like, I know she's enjoying Japan, but I'm just saying, like, it's saying go big. Do it big. Do it big. Stop limiting yourself. Frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So stay persistent, Mercedes. Stay hungry. Everything is your oyster. It's all in her cards. Spiritual work. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will serve you best and what you need. So yes, she's tapping into her spirituality for confirmation, right? See, looking within, I know she has a spiritual advisor. She's pretty much hinted to that, right? Like that she definitely deals with spiritual people, right? That she doesn't do anything anymore without getting clarity and readings. She has said that she gets spiritual reading. Oh, look at that. The pyramid, the signs. It says signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle. There's the puzzle again. Putting the piece of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. Spirit is all around this girl. The horse, the majestic magic, the spiritual work. The last person I pulled cards like this were for Mickey James and oh my God, Mickey James and Bailey. Is she gonna retire, Mickey? Because that's the last time I seen stuff like this, was Mickey.
Mickey is not the Aries, by the way.
Gotcha. Then there's Bailey. Well, that's what I see for Mercedes, y'all. I see something really big. She has big news. Maybe more than one thing, honestly. It's possibly two things, just based on the new life, the new opportunities, the money. It really could be two things. But either way, whatever it is, it's so much celebration, big news. Something irks her, though. Something makes her, like, someone definitely she clashed with hard. She's got serious beef with someone that makes her a cold robot and detached. Outside of that, yeah, I'm burping. Like, I am burping in abundance. Like, yeah, that, let me tell you, she means that. Like, it's somebody she ain't never gonna get along with. Oof. The gas when I was saying that was like almost suffocating me. Excuse me. But yeah, outside of that, I see nothing but good things. I don't even see anything like heavy. Other than some regrets, I do. I think she feels like she was taken for granted. I don't feel like she was appreciated. Like, she has that energy. The regrets of, I think that WWE was always her love, and it broke her heart, because it's definitely broken heart energy, right? So I definitely think that WWE broke her heart in many ways. And that's what I see. But I see nothing but good things for Mercedes. Stay tuned. But I'm telling you, I'm predicting it here. That door of opportunities, it really might be like AEW or WWE, or it's her going to Hollywood, because that glow up, like, I saw doing makeup on her face. So it really makes me think it's possibly WWE. But that's my reading for Mercedes, Sasha Banks, you guys. I hope y'all really did enjoy it, Jude, before I close out, because it's a little bit longer than I thought. But I knew for Mercedes, you know I love her. I'd give her 2 hours if I could.
I'm just really curious to see what happens this weekend. See if that gives us any insight as to her future with New Japan.
Right, because once I feel like I see this weekend, I can write. Stay tuned in the comments section too, y'all. Because once I like see what plays out this weekend, I already know what these doors, like these visuals I see will symbolize and mean. More.
I kind of wish I had watched this season of The Mandalorian, even though I've heard it's not great. Who knows if they do a spin-off on her character?
Right.
Disney loved doing that stuff. I was trying to think of, like, what huge things might this news be? Like, maybe she's been given an opportunity to, become an investor in Stardom. Right? Oh, no, don't just be in the show, own the show.
Right. It's something like that. Sorry, y'all. Y'all just heard thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening. I'm just trying to think big about what it might be for. I'm excited for the future for her.
I am. So am I. Screw her haters. So this is Wrestling Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. I appreciate you being here with me. That's your closing.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's all we have for you guys. Please, again, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bell. Leave your comments down below of anybody else you would like to see us do. Until next time, we appreciate you watching. Bye.